And that helped me look at what I was consuming in a different way. Okay, so this has some statistics in there, so I'm going to read it off of my notepad. To improve health greatly, reduce consumption of sugars, refined flours, and oils, aka the standard American diet. The average American eats 35 pounds, 35 pounds of high fructose corn syrup each year. 35 pounds. And that's just one type of sugar. That's just one type of sugar. 35 pounds a year. 15% of the American diet is just sugar. Look at the rising rates of childhood obesity and various cancers and diabetes in the States, even in your family, and look at the common through line. We all gotta eat. And if you're blessed, we usually eat 3 square meals a day. At your next family function, look at the spread of food. Look at the average plate and then do the math. Most illnesses and diseases are manageable through diet. But these industries will rather put you on medications that will do more harm than good. They will bring more problems than what they would solve. I'ma just be honest, the average doctor cares more about the bag than your health. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying the average doctor. I'm saying the average hospital. I'm saying the average clinic cares more about the bag than your health. Never forget that. So while you're out here chasing your bags, which do you, this is the world we live in. Remember that the people that you have put your life into their hands is doing the same thing as you. This is why we have to take accountability for our own health and wellness. They're not going to do it for you. They sometimes don't even do it for themselves. We have to do it. We have to do it. What we eat affects us more than anything else we do. Your doctor cannot hold your hand breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They just can't. It's up to us to take care of our own bodies. No one is coming to save us. And listen, this speech is no shade to anybody because I had to look at myself in the mirror and give myself the exact same talk. I did. I had to wake my ass up before it was too late. I had to really decide if I cared more about the temporary pleasures or my quality of life later on. And that helped me look at what I was consuming in a different way. So I have a suggestion. And I think this is a challenge that maybe we can do together as a community. We should keep a food diary for a day, maybe a week if you can, a month if you're really about it, or a day is fine. If that's all you can give, that's all you can give. I think I'm going to start out with a day so that we can increase our awareness of our eating habits. And don't pick a day where you already had in mind you're just going to eat a salad, or don't pick a good day, your best day. Pick your average day. Like, I ain't feel like cooking, so I just ordered some off DoorDash. Like, I'ma just go to the Cheesecake Factory, pick up, a little something. I'm gonna be healthy. I'm gonna get the salmon, but I'm gonna get the mashed potatoes, that garlic butter sauce, and I might as well get the little avocado egg roll too. I haven't had that in a while. Be for real. Be for real. Not me making myself hungry. Do an average day. Listen, because this is something that I had to work through myself. I tried to do a food diary / journal last year, and honestly, it kind of triggered myself. So I'm going to tell you this. Do not judge yourself. Do not judge yourself. Do not attach guilt or shame with what you find. This is just information. This is just information. This is just an observation on how you eat on an average day. And then when you have your data, because we're scientists, okay? Glasses on, I don't have the white lab coat, but we're scientists. We're getting into it. This is an observation. This is an experiment. So after you find your data, decide one thing that you will change the next day or maybe the next week that brings you to alignment with the healthier version that you want to be. And that's it. So I know you're asking, what do we eat? How do we eat? What should we eat? All that stuff. I know some people are just like, well, this seems all good, but I feel like you need money to eat like this. And you would be correct. I look at it as an investment. Yes, I might be paying an extra $1 for organic produce and things like that, or shopping in the farmer's market. It might be an extra $2 for something I can get cheaper at the store. But would I rather pay it now, or would I rather pay it in medical costs and bills and surgery and in and outs and rehab and treatment, all that stuff later? That's how I see it personally. That could be a little extreme for some. That's just me personally. So figure out your stance on that, and I'm going to share with you a couple of ways that you can save. So if you're looking for ways to save, track your food expenses for the week and then put that up against like your other expenses. Where can you cut out some of your other expenses in order to bring more to your food expenses? Like, is there a gym membership you don't use? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But also, YouTube University has so many classes. So many classes, Zumba, Pilates. I'm finna do a Pilates class in the morning. Make you a small little gym at home and save on that gym so that you can save. If you're not using a membership, go ahead and cut that out so you can put that 20, 30, 40, 60, $100 towards your food. Also, think of quality versus quantity. If you can only buy 1 pack of high quality meat, then to buy 2 packs of low quality meat, this will allow you to actually add more veggies and whole grains into your recipe to fill it up with non-meat nutrients. Listen, especially this time of year, I am the soup and stew queen, okay? I love making a good chili. I love making a good soup. That is my bag. Fall, winter, I'm making soups, I'm making stews, I'm making chili. And you really don't need that much meat. And it goes a long way. Depending on how many people is in your household, that can last you for several days. When I'm making my soups and stews, not only am I consuming less meat, I'm also adding so many hidden veggies and protein from beans, chickpeas, you know, things like that, adding wild rice. So I'm getting a wider variety of foods into my diet, which that helps, you know, my body, that helps with, you know, my microbiome. They eating good in my stomach, okay? They eating good in the gut lining. If you can't do organic because of accessibility or pricing, just try to add more seeded fruits and vegetables into your eating style instead of processed and packaged foods. You are making a giant leap just by doing that. Also, like I said earlier, prioritize cooking at home versus eating out. That will save you some money. Meal prep, or if you don't like meal prep, just simply eat at home. It's more economical and it gives you control of what you're putting in. You can control the oils, the sodium, the quality of products versus eating out. And the goal is progress over perfection. You're not going to eat perfectly all the time. You're not going to eat a perfect meal on the perfect day for the perfect week, for the perfect month, for the perfect year, for the perfect rest of your life. You're just not going to do it. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. We can have pleasurable food experiences. We can eat stuff that is no longer in our normal food rotation. When you're out celebrating with family or you're at a graduation, you can eat a piece of cake if you want. If it's a standard grocery store sheet cake, you already know what it tastes like. You already know what it tastes like. But if you want a slice, you can have a slice because you don't normally eat cake like that anymore. Or you eat the modified version of that type of cake. You eat the healthier cake. You eat the healthier dessert. If you want to indulge at times, that is perfectly okay. I'm not going to turn down a butter cake, okay? Because I know I don't eat a butter cake every day. I know I don't eat desserts every day or every week for that matter. So I'm going to eat my butter cake and I'm going to have a good time. As long as you strive to make better choices more times than not, your body will feel good. It will thank you. And it will eventually lead to a domino effect to where you want to make the better choice time and time again because you know how it makes your body feel and you know how some other foods makes your body feel and you don't want to go back to that. You don't want to feel that. You feel lighter. And so more times than not, when you're in that groove, you just naturally start to make the better choice. Baby steps are okay and more sustainable than just all or nothing, okay? We don't have to do the all or nothing in 2024. How many years did we do that and how many years did it not work? Okay. Lastly, take a deep breath. Let's just This was a lot. This is intentional eating 101. It's a lot. I know. There's more for you to deep dive on and there's more for you to research. But just know that you can do it. You can do it. Because I can do it. I'm doing it. Your body will thank you. It will be worth it and it is worth it. Last year I lost over 20 pounds and I did it sustainably. I'm in such a different and better place physically, mentally, spiritually because of that work that I did last year. And it was sustainable. And I'm gonna keep it off, honey, and it's only gonna get better. You know, if you watch my previous video, you already know the game plan. for this year, okay? So that is it for today. You know, I put my professor hat on. All of my videos are not usually this heavy and deep, but I feel like this is a new year. A lot of people are looking to lead and live better lives, and so I just want to have this discussion on how we can do it, how we can do it more sustainably. So if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. More content is coming. Let me know what other content you want surrounding health, wellness, things like that. The more that I learn, the more I'm going to share with y'all, so stay tuned for that content. And I just want to say hey to all of the new family members, okay? You know, we kind of went into 2024 with some new folks in our corner, and I just want to say hey and thank you for joining the family. And I look forward to connecting with y'all and communicating with y'all and learning from y'all. So I'm done for today. This is Intentional Eating 101. Without further ado, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.